Welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. We're still counting down to the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. It's time to look at another team that's actually landed in Russia, Iran. First team to arrive, and a lot of people are being very cheeky by saying they will be the first team to go back home as well. But that's not the story now. The story is they have landed and they're settled and they've done their first training session, and everyone, the team, Carlos Queiroz, the coach and the players are quite confident that they can do well. But if you have a look at their group, then you start to worry for Iraq, because they have Portugal in that group, they have Spain in that group, they have Morocco, and look at Iran. I mean, what are their chances?
They have a Portuguese coach.
Okay, so they're going to
probably
Portugal,
knows
right?
Portugal.
Okay, so
I know Carlos Queiroz is a great coach.
Very experienced.
And they have a player called the Jagger, who is also widely, experienced.
So
Bundesliga, Serie A. But he can't make it for us, though.
Yeah.
But yes, you can't rule out that fact that Iran are underdogs. They're minnows when it comes to football. But who knows? Anything can happen. If their fellow Arabians.
Seriously.
See, when you see an Arabian war like Morocco and Iran, you know that anyone could take it. So if they do their calculations right, see how you can hold Portugal to a draw. Morocco, look, you can beat them. Anything can happen.
Against Spain, especially what happened at the last World Cup, you really can't predict.
But I think we beat them in our first game last World Cup. So thankfully, I'm still thanking Iran for what they did for us, because we played a draw, we beat Bosnia, and then we lost to Argentina. So there could be a force. There could be a force at this World Cup, and they're coming early to ensure that they set things in motion early.
Very early. Okay. Let's get reactions from the players now.
Better than this. We have accommodation, the training pitch, everything is great for us. Brilliant.
We have 3 important games coming up, and first of all, we have a big final against Morocco, so that's the most important thing, and the focus is on football and nothing else.
Fully focus on football, and if a coach and of course a player team that they focus on football and they're ready. So what George says might just be the right thing. That is, maybe just here to cause an upset.
Well, it's very important. The first game is against Morocco, and they have to get all 3 points from in that one, because against Portugal and Spain, I don't think there's too many people out there that will give them any chance of winning those games. From Iran, let's move on. Let's talk about Portugal now. Portugal, European champions, and they have Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of all time. And
they have Nani as well.
They have Nani. Who else do they have?
Nani is not part of this squad.
Okay, Nani.
Yeah, I mean, who else did they? He didn't make it. So
okay, he didn't make the squad. So
most of the guys who won Euros for them are not here.
They're not here. Just
one-man army.
I mean, it looks like a one-man army.
Yeah, that's what it is right now.
And Cristiano Ronaldo 4 years ago is not the same, this year.
Before we talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, it looks like it's fast becoming traditional somewhat, because Portugal departed for Russia with the blessing of their president. The president of the country bid them farewell at a reception held for the team. We saw similar situations with Angela Merkel, the Nigerian president as well, to this on as well.
That's right.
And Argentina as well too. Now it was a turn of Portugal president to bid the team farewell ahead of the departure to Russia.
Blessings. I mean, they're coming into Russia as European champions, so the whole block is on their head and all that, the pressure and everything.
That's
Try and replicate what you did in France 2 years ago. What's the possibility of that, especially when you have other countries coming in to really want to bite?
I mean, you see the president there, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, basically just trying to inspire them to go and represent Portugal very well.
I think it's normal. For presidents to, send forth their players.
Correct.
And I don't know if Ronaldo promised him the trophy, like Mikel did to
did Mikel
the president.
Really promise
Yeah, I think he said that he would, because the president said go there and win.
Yeah.
Although he didn't specify win what.
Okay, win a game.
Is it win your first game? And so Mikel responded that we will go there and win.
Win all your games.
So Mikel said we'll go and win. So. I mean, maybe it's win the trophy.
All right.
Yeah, so it's going to be tough. It's an interesting group. Portugal, Spain. That's like a matchup made in heaven.
Oh, a matchup made in heaven, and that's going to be the first match of that group.
World Cup is about to get exciting.
Fantastic.
Man.
Imagine if that was actually the opener for the World Cup.
I told you about
Not
Russia and Saudi Arabia. Come on, for saying you don't like.
Oh,
yeah, that's the game. But then host nation usually they have to. They have to.
And Saudi Arabia came with some swag. Did you watch their unveiling of the players? It was similar to what England did.
England did, yeah.
You know, that stylish unveiling.
Yeah,
so
that's not going to help the situation.
Bring that swag in, man.
Bring the swag in and see, even if we didn't get result, but we enjoy the game.
They have the opportunity to play the first game of the World Cup. That's big for them.
That's very big. That alone is a trophy.
Let's quickly talk about Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. The coach, Fernando Santos, says Ronaldo is very likely to play their last warm-up match against Algeria. Ronaldo, you remember, has been on holiday after winning back-to-back Champions League titles with Real Madrid. But he's back now. He's the main man, he's the talisman for the side. And Fernando Santos says this guy is going to feature in the last warm-up match. That's expected. I mean, this is the last opportunity for him to to play with his teammates. Yeah,
expected to see how his feet, because he would like to play him in the first game as well.
Of course.
He has to play against Spain. So it'll be good to see him play, and it'll give the coach more confidence because the team is definitely going to be revolving around Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course. Even though you'd argue that when he left the final of the Euros, that's when the team picked up and won. So, but like we rightly mentioned, a bulk of those players are not in this team. So it's going to be Ronaldo all the way. And it will be good to assess his fitness with the last game.
Right.
Okay, we'll see how that will go.
We'll see.
All right, that's how we end the World Cup segments now. After this timeout, we'll talk about the Super Falcons. All right, Amarachi Okoko was the one who made all the difference for the Super Falcons in that 1-0 victory over the champions of Gambia. Well, it ended 1-0, but then that's all they needed. First leg, you have the advantage. Second leg is going to be in Lagos on Monday, 4 p.m. at Agege Stadium, and hopefully they can spell Gambia, if they can, in front of the home fans.
George, 1-0, that's a win. But people out there like Cecilia and others, I don't know, how would you rate the Super Falcons under Thomas Dennerby? I mean, it's just been how many games? Just 2 games there, but it's been
it started on the wrong loss. Yeah, it started on the wrong footing against France. Okay. That year friendly. 8-0.
Right.
You know, at that point I was like, wow, what's this man coming to do here? You know,
1-0 Gambia.
Yeah, 1-0. Not impressive. But then you know that African teams are not sleeping anymore when it comes to women's football. But I wasn't impressed. But then there's this theory.
Why are you having this cheeky smile on
your face? There was this theory about the fact that they were unsettled because they were robbed and all that. That morning, we heard that some of their items were taken. So, but as a footballer, and I hope they had a psychologist as well. If they didn't have, then maybe we need to hold the NFL for that one. Every team should have a psychologist. It shows that Gambia, for them to play in this round as well, they're
not pushovers.
Yeah, because they beat Burkina Faso to get to the final round of qualifiers.
And this time,
Falcons got a bye because
right.
as champions and all.
The time in football, there's no home and away.
That's the thing. I mean, that's what I was going to say. For you to go away from home and get your victory, I think it's something that is really cool and good.
The other team can also come in and get their victory. So
I think it's going to be difficult because I think if the Falcons, if they're able to just stay together for longer than this, the result will start rolling in.
Right?
I mean, when we knew they were going to play France, we knew it was going to be a whitewash. I mean, these girls are playing, most of them are playing the Champions League. I mean, they're playing week in, week out and all that. The girls are together. They are bringing girls from Sweden, USA, Nigeria, everyone coming together. In 2 days, most of them flew in to France a day before that match, and you expect them to come to the field, and it's always going to be difficult.
The reason for contracting an expatriate coach has to come to bear. Or else we would have left.
It's just 2 games, so why not give him time?
Our indigenous coaches to do this.
Give him time.
Yeah, because it hasn't been that impressive. A win is okay, fine, but
okay, let's see what happened at Agege Stadium
crucial
on
games.
Monday.
The next one is crucial. If we don't get past them, then it's all over for the the African Women's Cup of Nations.
So
that's
a major shock.
We won't qualify for that, I don't think so. Come on, you guys.
Why are we getting worried?
Why are we getting worried? I think it's just 2 games. Just give it to him. That was a friendly, and that was a game more like these girls haven't been active for almost 2 years.
Wait, it was 2 friendlies. It's okay.
Yeah.
But that was a friendly, and this is a competitive game.
They went away to win away from home. They won away from home by a lone goal. Gambians are not playing. They played Burkina Faso before they played against the Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm saying that the game in Lagos has to be taken with all seriousness.
Of course, they know what to do.
And we should also expect that we might play for a draw, go into extra time if the Gambians take the lead. But I'm confident that the Super Falcons will not let that happen. But it has to do with a lot of work, all right? This is the most serious game. It's not going to be just 3 games. It is. Okay.
No one is going to look at that,
right? The message is very clear. I mean, from George, is that the jury is still definitely out on Thomas Dennerby.
The fans are out right now.
Coach and,
I mean, he's earning a lot. He has to deliver.
I think the best bet is you guys can actually go to the stadium on that day, 4 p.m. Agege Stadium, and cheer the girls to victory. When they see the large crowd coming into support,
you'll be there as well.
I'll be there, of course. I will be there. You should be there, right?
Well, if I'm not in Russia, then
they'll beat Gambia without George or not.
Come on, Russia is 14. Come on, Nigeria's game is on the 16th, so you can your flight should be on Tuesday.
Okay, because of them, right?
Yes.
All right, no problem.
Let's we're trying to move on from the Super Eagles and Cecilia Bond. Looks like we are not. We won't be able to do that because Nigerians are just reacting, and the reactions keep pouring in after that loss against the Czech Republic. And we put it on Twitter that what are the chances of the Super Eagles of advancing from Group D at the World Cup? And very interesting reactions are coming. Okuntade TF, we have a message you're saying the Super Eagles are coming back home after the first round. AWC Olufemi will also have a message. You're saying the team not playing with a tactical strategy. It is more evidence in utilizing and defending set pieces. I think what you're trying to say there, I think I understand them. Dr. Eddie Frank, you're saying on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give Nigeria a 7. So that's like 70% chance of qualifying from Group D. I mean, all these reactions, are you surprised that Nigerians from talking about winning the World Cup, now they're talking about struggling to get off the group?
No thanks to the result in the friendly games. I mean, it's normal for people to feel like this. Before going into the Nations Cup, let me go to the Nations Cup now, the 2013. I don't think that people expected that, we'll lift it in the end. So it's normal for emotions to swing like this. And so when they win their first game, it swings back. That's football. That's football. And I'm hoping they do, though, because we hear that Croatia have a crisis with Luka Modric, who is being questioned over some fraud, some sort of fraud, in his former club.
Yeah, but we shouldn't be depending on...
Yeah, we shouldn't. We shouldn't, but we hope that more things like this attack the team.
Oh, right.
Like they come arrest the coach.
One more before we move on to the Nigerian National League. Samuel Bright, you're saying we might not go through the first round with the kind of lethargic displays we've had in the friendly games. We'll start slow a lot, and other teams might not give us the chance to make you come back. So that's it.
Can I take one for the Super Falcons for George? Okay, I mean, this is coming to you from Faco. He says, what are you talking about? The Super Falcons won away, and you're saying not impressed. Gambians are also a national team. This is an away win.
We're saying the same thing.
Just quickly go to the National League results coming from match day 8. If we have them, just quickly go through this one. From A1, you have Bimo and Malufashi, 2-1 in favor of Malufashi, and you have Giordano and EFCC. Giordano beating EFCC by 4-0. Gombe United and Jigawa Golden Stars. It was Gombe who won by 2-0. Sokoto United and Zamfara 1-0. Adamawa United and Real Stars won all. A2 FC Taraba and Road Safety beating FC Taraba by Lungo. ABS and Aklosendi 1-0. NAF FC and Kogi United, Kogi winning 2-1. And also in B1, you have 3SC and Gateway Insurance and Abia Comment Warri Wolves and Aqua Starlet goalless. Bayelsa and JRTT 1-0. B2, you have Nnewi and Delta Force and Crown FC and Remo Stars, Crown FC winning 2-1. We'll go for a break now. We'll come back. We'll be looking at the papers.